InterNACHI Code of Ethics. You have to abide by the Code of Ethics. Pay particular attention to the clause that separates you from other professionals that are biased, who perform inspections simply to get leads for their contracting work. So you don't want to be like that. You don't want to perform. There's a group of energy auditors out there who have a code of ethics that allow them to inspect a home, make recommendations for windows and insulation, and they just so happen to drive up in a big truck filled with insulation and windows. That's actually there's a large energy auditor group that allows that. And the Code of Ethics says that it's okay to do that, to drive up in a truck filled with windows and insulation, inspect a house, and then make recommendations to fix the windows and add insulation. And oh, by the way, I do that. It's okay, as long as you tell people that it's a conflict of interest. As long as you disclose your conflict of interest, it's okay? No, we think that's BS. InterNACHI's Code of Ethics is a much higher standard. Watch this video about the InterNACHI Code of Ethics.
One question that I get asked about sometimes from members is about InterNACHI's Code of Ethics. InterNACHI is a nonprofit association. InterNACHI does have a code of ethics that it expects its members to abide by. And it's for the protection of the member, it's for the protection of the consumer, and it's for the protection of InterNACHI and for the reputation of the industry. And probably the most significant thing in that code of ethics is the provision that states the inspector cannot make a bid to do repairs on defects that they find during the inspection. And the reason for that limitation is pretty obvious. We don't want your clients thinking that you are scamming them by finding problems that don't really exist and don't really need to be fixed. And so that's why the Code of Ethics prevents the inspector from making a bid on repairs for defects that they have found. If you've got questions about that or any other questions about the Code of Ethics, by all means, feel free to call me or email me. I get these questions a lot. I'm happy to answer them. If I could say only one other thing about the Code of Ethics, I would say a lot of it is just common sense. It's be a good person, be honest, be competent, be good at what you do, be truthful, and that will make you look good, that will make InterNACHI look good, and that will make the reputation of the industry strong.
And complete the Code of Ethics course. So we have a free online InterNACHI Code of Ethics course. There's the Code of Ethics there. If you scroll down, you can take the InterNACHI Code of Ethics course. We also have a Code of Ethics for our vendors as well. So if you take the Code of Ethics course, just visit the page and then click here to begin the course. And it looks a little something like that. We go over each section of the course step by step, and you simply click through. And the one clause that comes up a lot is, I think it's clause number 11, section 111. And it states, the InterNACHI members shall not perform or offer to perform for an additional fee any repairs or associated services to the structure for which the member or member's company has prepared a home inspection report for a period of 12 months. This provision shall not include services to components and or systems that are not included in the InterNACHI standards of practice. So if you perform a home inspection and there is a system that is defective and that system is clearly outside the scope of a home inspection, then this clause would not apply to you. This clause applies to those systems and components that are considered to be within the scope of a home inspection. And if you find a defect and you make a recommendation to get that defect repaired, you can't do the repairs on that home for at least 12 months. So the Code of Ethics, it really separates you and makes you the best of the best as a trusted, neutral, third-party professional.